Hey, Hal. Hey. Get a pet. Pets are known to lower stress and anxiety levels in human beings. I'm Lena Cola. On this channel, I speak on psychosocial issues affecting humanity, as well as I motivate, I inspire to help you along your journey. I speak on issues such as depression, motherlessness, fatherlessness, single parenting in general, and other issues. Like I will touch on health issues and give information on how to be healthier. My educational background is in business management, office management, computer science, and social work. If you feel like those are very important in this society, and those are things that you really love, you can go right ahead and click the notification bell, subscribe, like if you like, comment if you feel like, and share the videos if you would like others to see the importance of what I am speaking about. But this is a very important topic. A mother's love, a mother's touch is so important. A mother's arm is the most comforting among any other, arms in this world. And a mother's lullaby is the sweetest, right? Even if she is unable to sing. So many people are suffering at this time with motherlessness, more so now than they suffered 10 years ago. I was watching the news, and a young lady drove miles to the garbage bin in the dead of winter, and she threw her baby in the garbage bin like it was just trash. I think it was in a bag, and just threw it away in the garbage bin. That is caused, I think, from psychological problems. She's going through a lot. Maybe a young mother who thinks that she is unable to take care of a child. Maybe a young person who is suffering from mental issues, who think that she is not able to withstand the test of time. But I can assure you that, you can always seek help if this is the situation. I want you to continue watching because I do have some important information to share on the effects of motherlessness in our society. A child can be motherless by their parents not able to financially withstand the test of time and take care of this child. You can be motherless through death. You can be motherless through adoption process. A child given up for adoption may want to know exactly who their parents are and may go in search of that mother. Also, you have mothers who are in their child's life but not psychologically and emotionally present in order to take care of that child. So I would say the child is still motherless, right? And in regards to that, at some point or another, the mother may decide that, look, I am not able to take care of this child, I want to give it up for adoption. Children suffer greatly when a father or mother is missing, so they suffer greatly. Children won't be able to physically and mentally deal with the psychological effects of not having a parent there to guide them and to love them. There are also positive effects of single parenting. Many times we tend to look at it in a negative way, but it does have positive effects on children as well, single parenting. So one example of this is that a child would do better in a single parent home if there is much peace and much love. as opposed to living in a house with both parents who are not getting along, who are at each other's neck every day. So that is really, can cause trauma. And when parents divorce, it doesn't necessarily mean that a child will be affected psychologically, emotionally. Yes, they will miss the mom if she goes. But if a parent leave, as I was stating, from a divorce, the child may suffer not because the parents leave the household, but may suffer because of traumatic experiences from both parents, going at each other. Biologically speaking, a woman's bond with her child is extremely great, or should be extremely great. And it is just hard on children when a mother has to leave. A child will suffer from missing mommy and will want to find out why mommy has left. So last Friday I mentioned some psychological effects of fatherlessness, and the same with motherlessness. A child's grade will be affected. A child will be susceptible to all kinds of abuse, psychologically, emotionally, and sexually, right? So that is one of the downfall of not having a mother there to protect you. Technically, it's hard as a mother, if you are in your right mind, to leave your child. If you are in this position and you feel like you can't go on, there are help around for single mothers who are struggling. If you can't find food for your children, there are food banks in the area called 211 in the United States. I know that the Ministry of Labor, if you are in Jamaica, are able to help. If I don't know lines to get help, but there are people in the community who are always willing to assist you as a single mother. Seek help from those around you. Seek help from the church. The church will be there to assist you if you cry out. Yes, church may help you if you are going through a difficult time as a mother. Motherlessness is increasingly getting worse as some people are trying to find their way out. A child needs proper development. And so if a mother is missing, you may find delayed speech, memory issues, imagination, slow imagination, lack of proper problem solving issues during the periods of development. You may have that. And abstract thinking may not be exactly what it is supposed to be, because these are all things that a child will need in their stage of development as they grow. So a child's biological makeup creates part of who they are, but their environment aids in creating the other part of themselves. The influence of absence of a mother can greatly affect a child's mental health development. It can greatly affect it. It's easier to develop, it's easier to function in life when you know you have your mother there. And if she is not there constantly, you are able to call on her when you need her. Children will go through different phases of their lives when there is one parent missing. And so as an adult, you will grow up, right? And you will know that something is very wrong with the way you're operating, and this is because you're comparing it to what is going on around you. At that point in life, you may know that you are to get help and you need to develop in this area or that area. but children are very, very much affected by a missing mother. A child may suffer from guilt. My mother didn't want me because, of me, and they may have low self-esteem issues. But mind you, we have many professionals in our society today who are motherless, and they grew up to be respectful, educated, emotionally balanced individuals. One thing to note that when a mother is not there, a child is usually connected to a grandparent. A neglected child may begin to acquire feelings of loneliness, worthlessness, a lack of love and kinship from their mother. Yes, that can be a problem. Also to note that a child who suffers from motherlessness may have problems attaching to adults. Besides their father, they may have problems connecting with anyone else who is not even a family member per se. And this is due to the lack of trust, the fear, the deep fear inside that adult may also leave. I would like to implore those in ministry and in the church. I promise you, I'm not here to do an exorcist. I'm in black and white tonight. All right, but I am imploring those in ministry, those pastors, the educators, social workers, to be a mentor for a motherless child. So I am speaking about this because I want to be the change, in our society, and may not be able to change the world, but at least I'll be able to help someone along their way. It is also important to note that a child who suffers from motherlessness may suffer from depression later in life. Remember that praying is a tool that can help you along your journey, right? Praying, yes, praying. You may click off and you may not want to hear this, but I believe in God, I believe in angels, I believe in the Holy Spirit, and God has been mightily good to me, and I'm going to talk about Him. All right, so, know yourself, spend time with yourself to learn about who you are, and the loss of a mother is very devastating to a child. If you do have a single mother, you'll find that you are very much bonded with your single mother. A mother would say a child is disgusting or you're stupid because they're not getting something right, and they will call them names and batter them. When I say batter, I mean just constantly spanking them, so you'll find out that the child will have emotional and psychological issues. Depending on your specific situation, here are some tips really and tricks that may help to make it through. One, you need to remember that you are never alone, and there are individuals, groups, therapists available to help you. Eating a balanced diet, eating well, is very beneficial for you as a single parent. You need to eat a balanced meal. One thing I made sure of is that when I became a mother, that my iron level was up, and I am getting the proper nutrients and vitamins in my body that I need to stay alive and stay sane. Trust me, because it can be rough, and motherhood is a very difficult road. It is very difficult because some mothers have to physically do every single thing for their children. everything. And it's so hard. So take care of yourself. Make sure you take your vitamin B12, right? Take your vitamin B12 and eat well, eat the balanced diet, make it colorful and bright. Eat those veggies, right? And you can even follow dinner with a healthy serving of dark chocolate. Make sure that exercise is a part of your daily regimen. Oh, well, some moms don't have any money, and so joining the gym may be not the best thing at this time, but you can walk the park. Even in the winter, you can just put those clothes on and go for a walk. Take a workout class, kickboxing class, and see, I didn't see this, but it says as long as you do not have allergies, get a pet. And so he has made, look at the camera. Hey there, look up there. Ooh, hey Hal, hey. Get a pet if you can afford it. You know, they are just so wonderful and so precious. All right, you want to go? All right, there you go. All right, so, you know, those are some of the things that you can do, you know, and they are really very helpful, very helpful with, you know, to lower your stress as a parent. Now, there are other things that you can do, such as painting. You know, take up a hobby. You can cook, you can volunteer, you can do some reading, you can write. In my case, what I do is I decorate. I decorate my space all the time. I just change things up, and for me, it's very helpful. Yes, pets are emotionally supportive. Jesus Picnic, come in. Nice to see you. I'm going to be finishing this live right here, and I'm going to just let you know that you are most precious. You are special, and Lena Cola care about you, and I want you to connect to my channel so that we can have discussion. Comment below, you know, solutions that will help with single parenting. Just comment below. Remember to stay connected. Remember that you're amazing, and please subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Take very good care. God bless.
Seeking inspiration, needing motivation, Nina Cola is the one. Sharing tips to cope, bringing joy and hope, Nina Cola for battles won.